Hey there, and welcome to the Do Life Big podcast. This podcast is going to be your jam if you want to live to your full potential and don't believe in half-assing anything in your life. If we want to do life big, that means we've got to get out of our own way because we only have this one shot to make it awesome. I'm your host, Kathy, and I'm a mom of three whose BFF is cold brew, a retired school teacher turned online entrepreneur, and an author. I'm loud, bold, and will always keep it real. I'm determined to live my best freaking life possible, and I'm here to help you do the same. I'll be packing this podcast with tips, motivation, inspiration, and strategies to finally get you where you want to go. And we will have a ton of laughter along the way because, let's be honest, we can't ever take ourselves too seriously, right? I'm so excited you are here with me today. Now let's get this party started. Hey, my friend, how are you? I hope that your day is off to a fantastic start. I am currently, while I'm recording this, in Arizona at the time at a leadership retreat for my other business. And so far it has been amazing. I love growth. I love being surrounded by other people who love growth, and I love to learn, and it is absolutely gorgeous here. And so I'm just really soaking it all up. But I wanted to come to you today to talk to you about one of the things that I hear my students tell me all the time. This is a reoccurring thing that my students will tell me, and they say this one thing over and over again. And I know this is going to help you today. And so as you're listening, go ahead and share this on social. You can tag me at Catherine Reuter, KatherineReuter, and just share it with a friend because this one is really going to hit home today. So what my students say over and over again is that they have a hard time believing in themselves, that it's hard because they have either failed in the past or are putting in the work to change an area of their life now, but the changes are slow. So failing in the past does not have anything to do with succeeding now and what you're capable of achieving and accomplishing right now or going forward. You're looking at the time that you failed, and then you're making it mean that you are the failure, which is just simply not true. And so many people make this mistake. I even did it myself personally about 5 years ago when it came to my business. It's simply not true. You're looking at the failure as a bad thing. You're trying to avoid it, that it's something negative, but it's not. We need to flip that around, and instead of trying to avoid failure, looking at it as something negative or making it mean something negative about you, we need to instead say, what is this here to teach me? What can I learn from this? And then embrace the fact that failure is critical if you want to grow. Be okay with things not going as planned. Get out of that perfectionism mindset. Don't be afraid of failure. Be afraid of not even trying. Do you know how many people are so afraid of failure, they'll do whatever it takes to just avoid it? What's going to lead to regret later in life? It won't be that you tried, or it's not going to be about that time that you tried and then failed. It will be that you weren't courageous enough to even try, so you did nothing. All right? So just remember that. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you about too was my students will say, oh, I'm putting in the work. I'm trying to make these changes in my life in whatever area that it is. Maybe it's your health and fitness. It could be your business. It could be your relationship. It could be your mindset. It could be anything. And they're seeing slow progress. And so they think that that slow progress means that they are not making success. Like they're putting in the work, but it doesn't even matter. Why bother? And that's not true either. Slow progress and making it mean that what you're doing isn't working isn't true. And this stems a lot of the time from the comparison game. We get so wrapped up in the comparison game and getting caught up in people's highlight reels that we see on social media, for example, all the time. And when we do that, we take the focus off of us and the changes that we're trying to make and put us in a positive direction and move us in the right direction. And instead, we're putting that focus on someone else. And we don't want to do that. We need to stop doing that because comparison is the thief of joy. You need to remember to keep the focus on you. Keep it on yourself. your priorities. What are they? And keep the focus on the things that you're doing well, and then celebrate the crap out of yourself for doing them. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in the big picture. We're thinking about the big end goal. We're thinking about the 6 or 7 figure business that we want to build, the dream life that we want to have, the certain amount of money that we want to see in our bank account, the body that we wish that we had, the level of energy that we wish that we had, our appearance, all of these things. And do you know what that does every time we stay focused on that big, huge end goal? All it does is suck the joy out of the progress that you're making right now. It's sucking the joy out of the progress that you're making today. It's the small changes that eventually add up to huge results. So what's that one thing that you did today that you can celebrate? You have that one thing. I don't care how small it is, you have that one thing. Maybe you actually started your day with a glass of water. Maybe you had a glass of water today and you usually don't drink water at all, right? What is that one thing? And really look for it and then acknowledge it and then be so damn proud of yourself for that. That is a big deal. Don't dismiss it. Focus on that one little thing that you did and celebrate it. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're doing freaking awesome. And you need to do this every single day. This is something that needs to become part of a daily habit that you do. Because listen, if you can choose to find that one thing that you are doing well and that you're doing right, that's moving you in the right direction in whatever area it is that you're trying to improve in, if you can find that one little thing every single day, guess what's going to happen because of that? Your energy is going to go up. Your mood is going to become better. You're going to be happier. Your belief and your confidence, all of that is going to go through the roof. You're going to feel like $1,000,000. So look for that. Find that one thing. Celebrate it. Don't dismiss it. What you're doing is awesome. You're moving in the right direction. It's just one day at a time, one step at a time. And those small things really do add up to the big changes that you want to see in your life. But we have to start small, and we need to celebrate those small wins. It's so important. So just to recap from today, embrace failure and understand that it's essential to your growth. It means nothing negative about you. And always ask yourself, what is this here to teach me? What can I learn from this failure? Learn from it and then keep on going, baby. There is no stopping. You're going to keep on going. And the next thing, slow growth does not mean you aren't making progress or having success in your life. Things take time. But look for that one little thing that you did right each day, celebrate it, and be proud of yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back because it's the small wins that compound over time that lead to those big changes that you want to see in your life. So thanks for being here today. I hope that you keep crushing it today. Be proud of your damn self. Celebrate those small wins. And I hope that you have an awesome rest of your day. And I love you guys. See you the next time. Thanks so much for listening in. I really appreciate you choosing to spend your time here with me today. You totally rock. Hey, listen, if you loved today's episode, go ahead and tag me on social and go share this with a friend right now. Do it immediately before the day gets ahead of you and you totally forget. Couldn't be more pumped to be on this journey with you guys. Go make today awesome, and I will see you the next time.